Hi, Amy.
Hey, Gino.
All right. Fantastic. Look at that. What kind of guitar is that?
It's in Ibanez. I think it's Spanish.
Well, here you are. You've got
Yeah.
a CD release party coming up, huh?
Yep.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's at the Space. It's going to be October 26th, Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And it's, I think it's Amelia Drive, 9 Amelia Drive is the Space. She's been great, Sandy Walsh. You know her?
Sure.
It's their year anniversary of being open, so it's really nice of her. She's letting me barge in on their 1-year party.
Hey.
It's nice. There's been a lot of local support, actually. It's nice to be on an island because, like, I'm famous already. Get to be on TV.
That's right. That's right. Well, we love it. I mean, you know, is this your first CD?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's been out for a little while. I had it. I just recently had it all packaged and put all the shrink wrap on it. But
Sure.
it's actually been in MP3 form for about a year or so on MP3. Well, I started making it. I used to work in a recording studio, and so I got a deal there, and that's what inspired me to actually to put it down on tape. And I had a bunch of friends in Vermont. I was in college there, and a bunch of musician friends who said they'd play on it for free, which was very generous of them. You know, musicians have to be generous, I think, because they're poor. But
Yeah.
I actually did some of the recording in Vermont at a place in Heinsberg, which was really fun. It was it's a studio called Eclipse Studios. It was out in the middle of a snowstorm, and he's got a neat place out there. It's really yeah,
neat.
I know. The recording was definitely the most fun. I'd love to go back in the studio. Studio time's a lot, but then I got it mixed and mastered at this place in New York where I used to work, and we did it pretty, we kept it pretty well under budget. I think it was probably like $2,000, which is, I think that's about as cheap as you can do it for 10 songs. It's like, we just went in and, laid it all down. The guys were great. They stayed up, all week long and just stayed up and learned all the songs so that we didn't have to mess around.
What actually happens in a mixing and mastering?
I'm not the pro on that because,
right.
I mean, I've seen them do it, but I think they just tweak stuff, if there's things that, if there's sound that's off, or like, for example, there was the drummer would hit, and you don't hear it when you're playing, but he would hit the side of his drum kit, and so you want to take that sound out, or...
is everything recorded on a separate microphone?
Yeah, in fact,
Everything.
I was amazed. They had, at least 2 on the guitars, and then, a bunch of them on the drums, and...
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. After I make the cover of Rolling Stone, I'll open a studio out here. I think it'd be a nice place.
Is that what you'd like to see?
Well,
you want to be a rock and roll star?
No, actually, no. I'm pretty happy the way things are. It's nice. I'm getting some local airtime, and I've gotten some airtime. Actually, a lot of play overseas, which I don't know why. That's where it's gotten picked up. So.
Overseas?
Yeah, Australia.
Now, and they found out about you how?
That's from MP3, which is before I actually packaged the CD and had it DAT tapes. Now I'm just sending it out to a bunch of places. There's a big call for the music style is kind of alt country, blues, folk, and I think that's pretty big in New England. Country obviously is huge in other parts of America, like just in the South. And
yeah.
I'm trying to get, we usually take a couple months off in the wintertime, and Peter would like to be going to a tropical island, but I think we're going to be doing the Amy Hunt England USA tour of America.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how is that going to happen?
I'll just send it out. I actually have been sending it out, and get places, radio stations if they want me to do a live show, stuff like this, go just play, do coffee houses. And my brother also has a CD out, and he's a little bit ahead of me. He's got a few connections, so.
Your brother has a CD out?
Yeah, Andy Hunt.
Okay.
Hunt. He does a cameo appearance on my CD, which was really nice, and he just got signed to do another album in New York, so. The style, I think I actually got into country music. My dad always listened to it when we were little, and I think growing up, there weren't really that many women rockers in my day. You know, we're about the same age, I think, but there were some, but definitely a lot more women in country and in blues. So, and that's who I look to. So.
And the songs themselves, what you write about, are they? Where do they come from? Where's the inspiration for that come from?
I don't know. Sometimes just come. You know what? A lot of the songs I wrote driving, so it's it's nice because it's when I used to commute to the recording studio job in New York, and that was great because they just be on the highway and they just come to you. Here it's a little bit more difficult. You have to like do a couple loops like back Connecticut, Wisconsin, but at least you don't miss your exit.
Yeah, right.
But that's usually how I write, and so some of the songs have to do with driving, but it's mostly relationship stuff.